Good evening. Welcome. This is a very exciting evening for us at Maple Hill, and we are so appreciative that you all hopped into your rowboats, kayaks, and canoes to get here this evening. Thank you so much for braving the weather. I'm pretty sure we're going to float away soon. Hopefully the sun will come out tomorrow. We're very delighted this evening to present to you a most wonderful event, which is our band concert. Our 4th and 5th grade students are so excited. They all look fantastic. They've been warming up in the back. I know practicing a tremendous amount to prepare for the show this evening. A tremendous amount of work has gone into it, as you're all aware, because you as the families were home listening to them practice, ensuring that they practice. So we thank you for making this show happen, because without you, this wouldn't be the show that we're going to see this evening. And so I would like to introduce to you Miss Finney, who is going to come out and speak to you a bit about the show this evening, and I hope you enjoy every second. Thank you so much for coming.
Hello, our 5th grade band is going to start first, so please greet them as they come in.
Welcome to our concert. We're really glad you came. We will listen carefully. We hope you'll do the same.
We have a few suggestions to make this fun for all. Please turn off your cell phones so they don't ring inside the hall.
If you really have to go, please leave when there's applause. You may enter once again when there is a pause.
If your baby starts crying, it's really, really loud, please take them out until they're calm. This time it is allowed.
Save the hoots and hollers for when you're at the game. For when you're at a concert, it isn't quite the same.
Paparazzi parents scare the class that is performing. Please stay in your seats because all those cameras are alarming.
We hope that you will stay and watch until the very end. We really will appreciate this. Thanks to you, Will said.
Hello. Hello, my name is Kianya, and I play clarinet in the 5th grade band.
And my name is Kyle, and I also play clarinet in 5th grade.
Thank you for coming to listen to our piece tonight. The first piece we're going to play for you is called Aztec Sunrise. When learning this piece, we focused on balancing and blending our sounds together.
Close your eyes and imagine the most beautiful and peaceful sunrise that you have ever seen. This piece of music depicts a quiet morning during ancient times in Mexico. As you listen, keep imagining that sunrise.
Hi. My name is Ariel. The brass and percussion ensemble will now play Polly Wolly Doodle. The percussion ensemble will now. The members of this ensemble have been working hard and we have given up extra recess time to practice and learn our music. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, coming up next, we have a couple of solos or duets. We have been starting to practice for our NISMA festival that is coming up very soon in just a few weeks. And so here's a little glimpse of some of that work that we've been doing. We have Emmanuel and Shardazak, and then we're going to have Angelica come up to play a trombone solo.
Hi, my name is Gage. The final piece of the 5th grade band will be playing for you tonight is I the Tiger. This has been a fun song to learn. In this piece, we have practiced playing fast notes with a lot of energy and always making sure the melody can be heard. Thank you for listening.
Good evening. My name is Gianna and I play the saxophone in the 4th grade band. To begin our portion of the concert, we will be playing an arrangement of the Macarena. This is the first piece that we have learned where there are different parts happening at the same time. We worked really hard to learn how all the different parts fit together. Thanks for listening.
right, we have a really cool thing happening right now. So this is a small group of fourth graders who decided they wanted to do something a little extra. This is not a required piece that we had to learn, but they wanted to learn it. They came in extra, they learned on their own, they practiced a lot. So I was like, hey, if you want to do it on the concert and show off your hard work, here we go, we can do it. So they're going to play Havana for you. Okay, next, we have Robert and Evelyn who are going to come up and play for their first time ever, playing a solo, but they're going to do it together, so kind of like a duet. This is something they've been practicing for NISMA, which is in a couple of weeks, as I said before, when the fifth graders were up here. So this is Dance Song.
Hi, my name is Joelle, and I play the trumpet.
My name is Jadalyn and I play clarinet.
The next piece is very special. It is a musical story. We will be playing a lot of different songs, and there will be short scenes acted out in between them. So please hold your applause until the end.
We want to thank Miss DePasquale and Miss Driscoll and Mrs. Wentworth for being our guest actresses. We also want to thank Miss Perna for helping to create props. Enjoy Aunt Rhodie's appetite.
Once upon a time, there was an old gray goose who lived on a farm. The farm belonged to a lady whom everyone called Aunt Rhodie.
getting awfully old. I'd better cook him for my holiday dinner this year before he gets too tough to eat.
Aunt Rhodie's neighbor on the next farm was Pierre, the French chef.
Some of my hot cross buns.
Pierre was very upset, so that night he went to Old Gray Goose.
Did you know, mon ami, that Aunt Rhodie was planning on having you for her holiday dinner? Delightful. What is she serving? You! Quick! Run down the river! Take my rowboat! Row my boat! Gently down the stream!
The next morning, Pierre went to see Aunt Rhodie and told her how he warned the old gray goose and gave him the rowboat.
You did what? Oh, we're friends. That's all right, Pierre. I really was rather fond of that old goose. I could never have cooked him, really. As a matter of fact, I miss him too. Oh, he was such a nice goose. I don't know why you wanted to eat him.
Just then, the old gray goose came waddling over the hill.
Oh! He's back!
Don't cry. I know you never really could have cooked me.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry you had to run away and row down the river in the cold night air. It's all my fault.
Well, at least one good thing came of my trip down the river. I got to meet a new friend.
Oh, nice.
His name is Turkey Lurkey. Perhaps you'd like to meet him sometime.
Turkey lurkey.
Turkey lurkey. Indeed, I would. I would indeed like to meet Turkey lurkey.
The old gray goose, Aunt Rhodie, and Pierre all laughed and then joined hands and danced a lively polka.
You know I kid.
Because you want to eat him.
For the final piece of the concert, we're going to combine our 4th and 5th grade bands, and we're going to play our traditional Let's Go band. At the end, please remain in the auditorium. We will send the students to get their things, and then they'll come in here where there's a lot more space. It's not as crowded as the hallway, and they'll be able to find you much easier. So they will come to you after the concert. Here's Let's Go band once our 5th graders come out.